So this is my review of Lightyear. Um, I just recently saw it illegally. I ain't pay for this. So I saw Lightyear, and I gotta be quite honest with you guys. This was not a good film, and I'm grading it as a film, not from the old story, Toy Story, which I could do, which we'll get to that. Okay, so this was supposed to be the origin story of Lightyear. You could say this is a slash reboot. The biggest problem with this film is it doesn't know what it is. It's very repetitive on a whole time forward. If you get what I'm saying, not time travel, time forward. Um, to the point where it makes Lightyear look like a fucking moron. Like literally makes him a moron, more so than his comedic side from the Toy Story universe. Um, it is one of the most boring Pixar films I've seen in quite some time. I've seen boring Pixar films, and not say too boring, but inspiring. But this was just boring, which is a character that already has an IP. With that being said, though, the whole wokeness in here, like the whole scene of it's not bad. It's not something that I'm gonna come here and tell you. It's not throughout the whole film. It's not. You see it maybe once, and then that's it. And you're noticing that they're starting to sprinkle it in here and there, but you're not seeing them really go full all out with it, which is fine. Um, this was not a good film. I think I saw the Sea Beast. I didn't really like that one either, but it wasn't a bad film. It was more inspiring than this film. This film was bad on many levels. So I grew up with Toy Story, but I also grew up with the Buzz Lightyear Star Command animated series. So I'm already have a opinion on this already. So you have to top that one. To me, you have to top the Toy Story version, and you definitely got to top the animated version, which I thought the animated version was very good. Which I heard Disney does not like that version, which is stupid as fuck. You have a version and just go with that one because people love that version. Well, people don't love this one either because no one went and saw it. Um, what they did to Lightyear, what they did as storytelling wise, what they did to Zurg. What they did to Zurg was probably criminal of itself. I don't know how this got passed. Um, that was not smart. That was a terrible idea. Especially if you know the history of Buzz Lightyear and you know that those two characters, out of all characters from Buzz's mythos, should never be intertwined. If you get what I'm saying, they shouldn't have no inter interconnection because there's always been they're sworn enemies, and it's not because they know each other. It's because Buzz has always screwed up his plans. But the way they did it in this one, I just didn't like it. I had a feeling it was kind of going that route, but I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, I didn't think they would go that far, but they did. Um, I'm not trying to spoil stuff because even though the film's been out and I know I could spoil it, that's not fair if you haven't seen it. Um, and I'm telling you, don't go see it in no theaters. You can check it out at home. If you're a I mean, I say Star Wars feels like it, but if you're a Buzz Lightyear fan, I would even recommend this. If you're a fan of Toy Story, I still would recommend this. And you're a fan of good animated films, I wouldn't recommend this either. It feels very cheap. It feels very just copied to put together. For a film, I wouldn't even put this as one of the top 10 films of this year. Animated films too. I don't think I would either. We still got a couple more coming out, but this one was it lacked substance. It lacked an identity. I mean, this is a Buzz Lightyear film too, and how you lack identity is Buzz fucking Lightyear. He has every fucking identity, especially if you go to Tim Allen version. That's identity to itself. Um, Even Tim Allen said he saw it, he didn't like it. And this is not me just getting on the bandwagon. I didn't like it in general. I mean, I watched the film and I watched it in its entirety, and there's some scenes I was just bored with it. I mean, I give Chris Evans credit. He does try. At points, it does sound like a younger Tim Allen, but they should have just had Tim Allen. I mean, that you just should have just had Tim Allen doing that. Of course, they're not gonna get Tim Allen because his political views. He's very red than blue, which is, I mean, it is what it is. If it doesn't matter what is his political views, as long as he can do the job, which he still could do the job, then do it. Because eventually they will do another Toy Story, and it's like that. Even Tom Hanks didn't understand why you didn't get Tim Allen. So I don't know. It's one of these films where that looking back at it, I was excited for it because I thought it looked pretty animation wise. It looked good. It looked unique, but watching it though, I wasn't very impressed. Um, and yeah, and Disney lost some money on this one because you could tell there was money put into it, especially with the I won't even say like animation wise, but of course that's more like marketing wise. Yeah, they lost some money. Um, you will not see another origin Toy Story film like this again. And Buzz was the perfect character to do it because his origin. But yeah, it is what it is. Um, but as always, guys, like, subscribe, peace, have a Johnson day. If you've seen Lightyear, tell me what you think about it. I didn't think it was great. As always, let me know. Later.